something else. Yeah, I guess I had my bad days, but it doesn't mean I lost my style. When my heart was on the ground, I thought time would prove that you would stick around. I guess time stood still, a king without his crown. Now I'm breaking and you're faking, girl. You never made a sound. I'm tired of the pain. Go away. I'm done with yesterday.
Check. 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2.
Yo, Chad, what's going on, baby? Welcome back to Wall Street Sessions. You know it's gonna be a good day when you get a double dose of the G's. Guys, I'm not gonna say we told you, but I hope you guys took profits on that gold trade. I think that was some great management there. But anyway, Chris, are you feeling ahead of the session, bro?
No, I'm feeling good. Gold, I only literally opened the charts now and saw. Did you see gold? Did you see it?
Yeah,
bro, what is that? That is filthy. We actually spoke. Okay, but before we get, we'll speak about it now, Chad. Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
It's always one of those things, bro. When you take, I always say, hey, I swear every trader feels that way. Like when you take profits, that thing just
explodes. And when you don't take profit, it turns around immediately.
All right,
bro,
guys.
I don't know.
But it's interesting one. Quite a bit that's happening. Yeah, we got markets going all over the place. We got some news coming out. So as you said, this whole week, we got some red folder high event news happening. So yeah, it is a lot to look forward to. But we're basically getting around to round 2 of Wall Street Sessions. I hope you guys are ready for it. But before we get the ball rolling, as always, Chris, will you open us up with a prayer, brother?
I will, Chad. Hit a like. The question there is, if you are ready for some TP, smash that like button. It's actually a verse in the Bible that says those that are God commands a blessing where his people are in agreement. So if we're in agreement here that we're going to eat some TPs, the Bible says he commands a blessing. So I think we all just need to come in agreement here quickly. Get yourselves ready, and we're going to pray now. Father, thank you for another day. Thank you for Another session that we can enter now. Father, thank you for bringing each and every one of our viewers back safely. We pray for your wisdom and your insight as Keegan leads us through this session. Father, we pray that your name will be glorified. We thank you for each and every blessing that we've received from your hand so graciously. And everything that we have and everything that we'll still get and everything in this life is purely from your grace and your mercies that we receive it from. And we just want to bring glory to your name. And we thank you for this session, and we pray that you will guide us and lead us in the mighty name of Jesus. Amen.
Amen. All right, guys. Let's get it going. So let's start off, as always, with the fundamentals. And again, very, very simple. Main event today, Jolt's job opening. We had nothing in London, so London was a bit slow because of that.
Is that a red folder by you? By me, it's orange folder.
Red folder, yeah, by me.
Sheesh.
And then obviously NZD, but that is much later this evening. If you are trading at 11:45 tonight, you have a problem. That is a proper DJ. So this should not even affect you. But yeah, Joel's job opening coming out at 5. So if all it plays well, we should already be out of our trades by then. But we're going to see what can happen. They are expecting a bit of a drop there, so we'll see what happens. The charts DXY. Now, very, very simply, if you guys were in the London session, we spoke about this, that we were bullish, but I said to you, if we got underneath that monthly pivot and we start to hold there, that will be the rejection for me. We are at a previous daily low, so we're going to see what happens over there. Very, very simply, if we look at it this way, so there again, you have your Asia range, the trying to go bullish, the fake out, breaking underneath, back above to Asia lows, holding, and back underneath that monthly pivot now. And we can see us taking those previous daily lows. We spoke about that the weekly pivot is underneath us, so we could always see the move going bearish to the weekly pivot, hence why we are neutral and not completely bearish, but then the possible reversal. So this, for me, we can see a short-term move to the downside, so we're just going to have a look out for that, but going to be interesting on the dollar. With NASDAQ, obviously going quite bullish again. This is, again, the same thing we spoke about. We wanted to see the bullish move. Initially, when we spoke about it with the guys in our prep call on the Sunday, we had the idea of us going bearish to test this level and then go bullish after that. Obviously, we did not see a gap coming like this. We gapped and then traded bullish back up, closing above, holding this level now in the retest, and again holding that monthly pivot. We don't really have much of a top wick, so when we do look at NASDAQ, there is the idea that, as you can see there, the break above, retest, and now if we hold this monthly pivot area, we can go back up. Asia highs, previous daily high, and the same thing when we drop down to the 15 minute. The grubber kick, the mighty grubber. Asia highs, Asia lows. The retest, Asia lows with the sweep, testing the EQ, holding bullish. There's your move, and you've been break even since early this morning already, and now back into the monthly pivot. And as we said, the target Asia highs, so that looks very, very good there for NASDAQ. US30. Again, the same thing. Obviously, price action. If you guys are, again, in the London session, we said to you guys, US30 for me just was the worser of the two. Just like giving us a clear price action. We obviously went bullish, same thing, testing the 44,000 psychological level, trading back up, but now we can see we did test this previous all-time high and coming all the way back down. So we are holding under the weekly pivot with our monthly pivot not being tested yet. So we could see us go bearish for that, because end of the day, all of this quick move there was that gap fill, holding the weekly pivot, and then we've got back underneath it again. So when we look at this, same thing, Asia highs and all that untested, but the difference is now where this is the one test, we've gone bearish, we now have multiple retests, so a nice weak EQ, and we also can see us holding underneath this daily pivot. So if we do break back down again, I think that is the move for us to break down properly for US30. So we're going to keep an eye out there, see also maybe what the crack is looking for, but going to be interesting one on US30. Gold, lastly, very, very much bullish. We spoke about this, and this is the area for me now, guys. This is where I want to see the trade coming for me. We took all-time highs again. So all-time highs were at 28.30. We went all the way up to 28.37. So definitely keeping our eyes out there, but then having the pullback, holding under the weekly R1. If this is the case, if we start to break below again this previous daily high and we hold this rejection, I will look to take those shorts, just because we saw this previously. I'm not trying to be the typical selling all-time highs, but this is more a pattern we've seen before with gold. But gold is in a very, very bullish path at the moment. So again, same thing as normal. This could be there. And if we pull back above, holding a previous daily high, holding a weekly R1, again, you guys know the same thing. Daily R1 to daily R2. I hate to be the guy, but weekly R1 could possibly go all the way to weekly R2. And this could be a crazy week for gold. But we're going to see what happens, again, because it is.
You use that
NFP
pivot
week.
things, Keegs?
I use them,
Oh,
bro.
really?
They work.
Okay.
They work.
Okay.
But yeah, we have seen stranger things in the NFP week. So just be careful, guys. But yeah, that's everything from me.
Wait, is that you, Keeks?
That's me, brother.
All right, Chad. Crowd going wild there, Keeks. Incredible stuff. Let's get Look at that man blush. All right, Chad. How many of you were here this morning? Drop a 1 in the chat if you were here this morning. I just want to check who are the NYSE guys and who are the London guys. Let's check it. Drop a 2 if you were not here this morning. But anyways, Chad, on the daily DXY, we spoke about it, rejecting that daily zone up there, now currently breaking previous daily low. This is a little contentious area where we can potentially hold as support. We're going to need to see maybe 1 or 2 more daily candles. Dailies are looking rough. Looking at this, beautiful. Very easy to see. Clear break below. That is an impulsive move. Break below. There's the retest of Asia lows, and we spoke about that previous daily low being tested. That is where we currently are, so we're going to need to see that little green zone a little bit lower. What's going to happen there? But currently a lot of bearish pressure coming on the dollar. If you take anything, if you forget everything what we spoke about this week, and you just remember one thing, was when Monday morning, when I said the news over the weekend came out, I said there's a knee-jerk reaction. It's very likely that there's people, the markets always price in the worst-case scenario, and it's almost like somebody reacting, and then they sit down and it's like, okay, shit, it's not that bad. Trump comes back, everyone starts mediating the process, and you reverse the entire move. So if that's the only thing, think about it that way. Think about it logically. But US 30 on the daily, we mentioned that we are bullish on the day. We first need to get above that level, and if we come all the way back down here, we need to hold down as support. These are our 3 ranges we spoke about. We're currently trading in range 3. We want to see if we can get to range 2. How can we get to range 2? Very simple. We hold above the daily pivot, multiple reactions off the daily pivot. However, at one stage now, we're going to get above the daily pivot, and we're going to actually start moving bullish. Or what's going to need to happen is that bears need to take advantage of all of this rejection here, and they're going to need to start moving price away. Very simple for me. No test on Asia lows yet. If we reject, I will go for the shorts. If we close back above, I will go for the longs. Okay. Nasdaq on the daily, bullish as well. A very ugly daily chart, not the cleanest daily chart that I have seen. But this is what we are working with. Nasdaq now currently back inside of the Asia range after holding the daily pivot. EQ 200 EMA, so all I'm looking for is some type of minor break of structure to the upside, or even just something showing that we are holding here, and then I would go long. And our target is going to be initially previous daily high, Asia highs. That is where I want to see price going. All right. Gold daily, we spoke about it this morning, and I told you guys the reason why I liked the longs was the fact that we took the previous daily low. That right there, guys, is a liquidity sweep, or whatever is what is the correct term? Liquidity sweep. I just see it as a failed breakout almost. So if I take the daily wicks as ranges, all I see it is that price at one stage, the daily was trading somewhere here. That daily was basically bearish at one stage, and it failed to hold inside of that range and then started moving up. So that's that's the way I visually see it. So that for me is a failed breakout to the downside. And we said we had this wick to fill. Then this morning as well, when I took off all the drawings, let's just do this quickly. And I still mentioned to you guys, and I said this for me was the impulse leg, the aggressive move, the trending move. And I said this for me was the overlapping move. And why did I say this is the overlapping move? Because if you consider it this way, look at the length we traveled in this amount of time. Let me just show you visually. So if I take the time from there to there, 11 hours 15 minutes for this move from low to high. Now let's copy that. Now basically this entire retrace that didn't even retrace, I think you'll see a 38.2 in here. Yeah, there you go. Let me just change the color of the 38.2. Let's do this real quick. I still have time, eh, Keegs?
Yeah, bro.
Okay. There's the 38.2. This is also something that I've mentioned to you guys. If you want to use fibs, the 38.2 on gold works. So it took gold literally 17 hours to only retrace about 38.2% of the entire move up. Okay, so that was the reason. 38.2 fib, go back test it, come back to me, and you're going to be astounded and amazed and surprised, and it's going to be incredible. But then we had this first push up. We were part of that move. We took some profits, and then coming back again to the Asia lows. This was Asia lows down here. Coming back to give it one more dip, and there she goes. So there were quite a few chances if you were still on the chart to actually get into a move, because if you think about it this way, let's just take the previous weekly high there. If you think about it, this was the one range that we were in. This was a failed breakout to the downside. What happened? Price closed back in the range. What do we expect as a minimum? For price to come back into this range. Then after that, after this break here, you would expect as a minimum Asia highs, and then it just blasted everybody's nuts off to the upside. And now, what do we do now? Very simple. If we hold here, we already held the daily pivot, or we're above the daily pivot. If we hold above here, we go into the daily R1. After the daily R1, daily R2. But this zone right here, if we fail here, I might look for aggressive short to go and test Asia highs. Otherwise, we're looking for continuations. Then GU was a little bit tricky here this morning, or a little bit unlucky. We are bullish, massive bullish engulfing. I'm expecting GU at some stage to come trade into these highs there. We also spoke about our two ranges. We've got range 1 and range 2. Once we get above that green zone, we are going to start trading into range 2. We took some longs here this morning, right about this level for the guys that missed it. We took some longs there with the 15 pip stop there. And we got stopped out there to the pip. Then it ran 1-1, and then later coming all the way back down again. But again, I told you guys I'm not looking to sell this. I want to see Asia highs being tested. Now we're at the green zone. Next stop for me, if we're going to get some continuation here today, is previous daily high and Asia highs. So that entire zone there, that's also your 50. I can only act upon this move once we are above there. The advantage point from here is gone. Already too many tests, so need to get above there, need to get above that zone. And then last one, this thing is building a lot of liquidity to the upside. GJ. Daily for me is bullish. We close above the previous daily high. We also failed to break lower. We are in a weekly range. You're going to hear that for quite some time. That is your weekly range. And now on the lower time frame, what am I looking at? I'm looking at Asia lows holding. I'm looking at the previous daily high failing to act as a resistance. I'm looking at a 193. And then I just want to get a closure above here. Because if I take this 193 level, that we spoke about this morning. Let's go down to the hourly, just make it a little bit cleaner. If we go to the hourly, this 193 level has been quite key for major moves this entire week and last week. You can just plot it on your chart and you're going to see a lot of reaction from this 193 level. So if we are going to get above it now, I do think it's going to be a big move. I'm also afraid with the way that we are setting up now, the way that we are setting up these highs. You see all of these rejection wicks? The move to the upside, we might miss it. So just be very comfortable with potentially not getting a candle close and an entry. If we do, we're going to execute, but I've seen it a lot of times where with the open now, you're going to see something like this. And unfortunately, I wouldn't be part of that because I'm going to need some confirms above. But I've seen it so many times. If you want to screenshot it, you can screenshot this now. A lot of liquidity, a lot of stops sitting above there. And they're going to blast it. So, Keeks, that is...
Is that you, brother?
I think I only get like a small hand clap, small crowd for me. Wait, let me hear. Can you guys hear it? Is there a crowd for me as well? Very, very tiny crowd.
We've got
but
5 minutes, guys, for the open. I think, Chris, we could do a little bit of trader highlight for how Fabi's going. Guys, I love how the Oaks, the minute of the account, the way you guys full send these things.
110, dude. 110%.
The fact is, two guys over 100%, bro.
And then, is this our Siabonga? Who? Jordan FX. I think it's Jordan. Yeah. Chad, if you are on the leaderboard, drop a 7. Drop 7 if you're on the leaderboard.
Bro, literally the fact is 2 people over 100%.
54% win rate. So obviously a big mix of trades. Aussie dollar CAD, US 30. Okay, so it's only Aussie CAD that came in. All right. Second place. What has second place been trading? US Tech, Nasdaq. Let's check here. Euro AUD, and then third place Siabonga. I hope you didn't put GU in there and it's not trading GU. Right, let's check here.
Cam, this is the leaderboard for the competition.
Why is there no stats found for... was probably updating. But yeah, no, the ball naughty.
No, they're going for it, bro. Yeah, Jordan, that's exactly what we said. The guys all caught the USD move. I'm signed up and in profit, but there's nothing under my name. When you say, is in... Okay, so are you in the challenge or which one are you doing? And it could still just be updating, bro.
Have you posted the cracker yet?
Yeah, crackers has been sent, bro.
Okay, let me see. Let me see if I like what the cracker is doing. Ooh. Okay.
I like it, but all depends on the open.
Yeah, Stickies, wait, let me just look at...
I like it, but all depends on that open.
Bro, I'm just gonna... You're still on. I'm just gonna mute quick.
To know what's on your mind. You can call my name, I'll be alright.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. No, but I then still like your initial play. Okay, but yeah, we'll see, we'll see.
Let's see.
20 seconds. Okay, you see, I like this. You see now.
Boy, you see how it happens.
Yes, the goal.
Okay, guys, and that's it. Markets open. Round 4. Ding, 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 ding. Fight.
Round 1. Fight.
Chat, Keys, I'm gonna go split screen. Yeah, hopefully we don't miss it. All right, chat. Gold holding previous daily high. That was a retest. Minor break of structure. Daily R1 up next. We've got the 40s up there. I might go for a quick stab at it once we break. Yo, I feel a little rushed here. Break of these highs up here. Basically the new all-time highs. If we can break above that 40, then potentially even 45. Buy stops on the break. Shit. Where am I? I'm in Port Elizabeth. Come on. I'm gonna miss it. Okay, buy stop set. I'm not in a trade. There's buy stop set there. I just want to quickly. Oof. I feel a little anxiety here. Okay, beautiful. Now we can see it. Okay, here we go. Okay, buy stops are active. We're gonna go break even once we daily R1. 40 is the low hanging fruit. The 40 level. I'm gonna try and overshoot a little bit. See if we can get that next impulse leg to the upside. How much are we up now? 10 pippers, you are done. You can clock off now. I want to see the next leg of volume come through here. What time? 28 minutes. Okay, let's see. Alright, chat. I'm gonna go basically break even on this trade. This is where we can reject. Very aggressive. We're going to need to see. Low hanging fruit is the 40. What is that? Ooh. I'm tempted. That's 18. I'm tempted. But let's see. Big thing is we can have a trending day here if we start getting above this daily R1. So next up is going to be 45. I might try and extend here. So let's just see. If you're happy with what you see, again, these streams are purely for educational and entertainment purposes only. You shouldn't do a thing we say here. Alright. Okay, nice. We're up about... That peak there was about 27. Just gonna drop to the lower time frame, see what we are doing at the 50, at the 40. Okay, let's check. I haven't locked anything, unfortunately, guys. I want to try and see if I can catch a little bit of the extension here. That is if we're going to extend. So let's see if the volume is going to pull us through. So I'm going to try for a little bit of extension here. So 28.45, very likely we can even see 50. That 50 is quite a big number as well, but I'm going to be happy with this. How many pips is this? I think it's going to be around about 70. Yeah. If I can bang a 70 today, Chad, I'm very happy. I would absolutely be ecstatic. Ecstatic. Okay, let's see. Gold, do it for us. Chad, sorry man, I'm just a little locked in here.
I'm also just focused on how to trade.
We'll look at the chat now. Sorry man. Currently, we had a 1 minute bearish candle closure. So I just want to see if we can get a nice break above this 40. I don't mind a little bit of a range here on the 1 minute. Only thing is we've got 25 minutes still news. Ooh, might be a break even here. Oh, going for it, break even. Yeah, but that 40, like I said, that's the low hanging fruit. We gave it a little bit. I actually got slipped to shreds with my stops. Alrighty. I think the peak was 27. Yeah, close to 27. Let's just check here. The 5 is still open. What I will say is, if I'll take re-entries if we start holding above the daily R1. Remember, I'm expecting something like this leg here. I'm expecting something like that. And if we measure that move, it was 58 from the lows. And if I measure 58 from these lows, 58 is literally at the daily R2. So for that reason, I'm still gonna rock with the longs. Okay, GJ is still rejecting that level. GU also rejecting that level. Okay guys, here's that move on Nasdaq. Yeah, stickies, how volatile are these?
This is gonna make you work for it, bro.
Chad, if we close bullish like this on Nasdaq, This minor break of structure here, break of the highs, I'm going to take a stab at NASDAQ as well for this previous daily high and Asia highs. This is if this thing just doesn't run without us. It's about 90, 95. How the flip is this thing? Yo. And then gold. GU. Oh, this thing might run without us. This 5 was actually the play there. Shit. Yeah, I know this thing's gonna run without us, Chad. Unfortunately. Unless you were on the 5. If you look at it this way. Look at the line chart quickly here. Going lower, and then on the 5 we broke this bearish order flow there. There we broke the bearish order flow. Minor break of structure, looking left, holding Asia lows, holding the 200. There was your minor break of structure to the upside. So gold, you mother trucker. Yeah, gold on the 5, holding above. Oh, Chad, we've got 21 minutes. Yeah, no, I took my shot. I'm gonna need to see some type of resistance or support being formed. There she goes, mother trucker.
Yes, this brew, this cracker is making us fight.
Are you guys
Holy
working?
crap, bro.
Chad, your NASDAQ, depending if we can get some type of wick, I would love a little bit of a pullback here, and then a hold above this zone. Then it's basically going to almost be the same setup that we saw on the 5. Same setup as what we've got on the 5. We're going to have a wick as well to use to our advantage. And then we can go for Asia's. I think it's setting up for the news gigs. So if it's close to the news.
No, that news could become a problem.
I would say kill it before news. GJ for some reason is just not moving today. Let me look at the chat a while. Unfortunately, break even for me on gold, chat. Didn't lock anything in. So no W's there for me. I was willing to potentially take the risk, break even on the day. So What time is that news? 18 minutes. Yeah, I don't want to. No. Okay, Chad. No, let me not. Okay. Okay, Chad. I'm not gonna do it. It's just way too close to jolts. But the idea is this: if we close above 28.40 now on this 15, we create a bottom wick. We test 28.40. We've got the wick fill to our advantage, but that's currently off the table. We've got the wick fill to our advantage, and then we're going to easily stride into 28.45. That's the one idea. The second idea is after news, we push up, we break back below the daily R1, we reject 40. Then I will go for a short into this zone. Because gold loves to do this thing where it breaks out and it comes to retest a previous little support or resistance area. But ideally, in the next 30, if we close above here and we create a nice decent bottom wick, then I will go for the wick fill first, because that's going to give us at least a little bit of wiggle room, like 7-8 pips. Keeks, but
Bro, like, I want this thing just to hit already. Like, flipping hell.
are you guys still in?
Bro, yeah. That's what I'm like.
Oh, it's ranging. Okay, Chad, it closed above. It closed above. Okay. Okay, beautiful. I'm going to go with one more buy stop there. One more buy stop there. If this thing reflips now. Yes, bro, with the spreads. Whoa! Let me just kill this. No, Chad. I'm not taking it. I deleted it. Fuck me. No. Bro, are you looking at what's happening to the spreads, my dude? Chad, I deleted it. Nah, fuck. I'm not going to lose money yet today. My spreads are all over the place. Something's coming out now. No. Let me just show the guys it's deleted before we...
Also, guys, I'm going to show quickly. US30, the cracker just got stopped now, but we did manage the risk on it. So there you guys can see. This is what we were waiting for the whole time. There was the cells coming in, bang, and this was literally the 200 we were fighting. The fact that so many taps, we were hoping it was going to break, but just couldn't. And then you can see how it finally wicked us out. And literally right back to break even point. But yeah, we were able to manage this from a 60 pip to a 30 pips, only taking half, 50% of the loss today.
Chad, there is the order cancelled, that 2840.23. That's the time cancelled. I don't know, something, as soon as I placed it, my bid and my ass started doing something weird, and when it starts doing that, there's something happening in the market. So I'm not going to risk it. I don't know if there's headlines or if it's because we're so close to jolts, but fortunately this is a real account and I don't want to lose real money. If it was demo, I would just sling and ding, but yeah, I'll wait for jolts now. Fuck that. That's what made me nervous now, bro. Someone quickly lose a 50k without blinking even. He just blinks like 50k. Sure. Alright, Chad. Okay, that was quite intense. Chris, you're the best in town I've seen in years. Thank you. Wow. Bro, I'm so exhausted now of being so locked in there.
We weren't getting a break there. We got 2 minutes.
Dude, I
left.
was too locked in now. I like the idea on gold, guys, but and again, it's not vault markets or anything. It's with IC markets. The spread is just doing. I don't know if you guys have seen it. Who of you have seen usually when something comes out, the bid and the ask start to like open up and it starts to like do weird stuff, and it started doing that, and I was like, I've seen that, and
You know something big's coming.
there's something brewing, and that's usually when you get slipped to pieces. And no, I don't want to be a part of it. Sling and bing, but it can work. I'm just not. My appetite for those type of trades. I'm older and more mature now. I drink like semi-expensive wine, maybe like 200 rand a bottle. So, but yeah, there she goes. The idea would be now for this to continue, but I'm not a part of this. Yeah, pound yen. Ooh, there was Nasdaq. Alright, I chose the wrong horse here.
Bro, for me, USD is the one that I think is gonna hurt some people. Yeah. Like that thing's like in our direction, so close to flipping TP now anyway. But
Chad, who took the Nasdaq? We spoke about this breaking. There was actually too much on my plate here. US 30 looks decent. Not US 30, gold. Nasdaq, I was. Would I have taken it? I don't think I would have, Chad. Purely because we are so close to the mid-range here of Asia, trading into this jolt. This thing can do ugly things. Keeks, what do you rate? Do you rate US 30 is going to do a melt up? Or what is your feeling? Bro, the market is looking nervous though. If I look at the bid and the ask, the market is looking nervous, Chad. Yes, dude, the market is looking nervous. So I hope you guys are ready. I think this jolt is going to really hurt a few people.
Because, bro, everything's looking like clear. Like DXY is bearish, gold's bullish, NAS is bullish, and USD is still like, we're making up our mind. Yeah, we don't know what we feel like yet.
Remember, it's only Tuesday now, eh? Tuesday, Wednesday sets usually the low and the high of the week, eh? This could be the low of the week for the dollar. And either Nasdaq needs to catch up with US 30,
or USD is going to catch up with NAS.
yes, because gold is showing me that people are hedging. There's fear in the market, Chad. That this is showing me risk off. So Nasdaq didn't get the memo. US 30 is more or less in line. So there's quite a bit of repricing that needs to happen here. Right, let me just catch my breath here.
Hello, bro. Can we put that aircon off? Where's the... I have it.
Is there a penguin there?
Chilly now, bro. Yes.
Fubs, if you're having a shit day, Jolt's about to make it work.
That's going for people, bro.
If you thought it couldn't get any worse, it really can
like,
get.
hold my drink.
Finish him.
Yeah, Jolts is most likely going to make this a lot worse right now.
Okay, 7 minutes. Dude, are you looking at gold? Am I the only one seeing this on gold?
That thing's just pumping.
No, the bid and the ask.
I'm not seeing it on mine, but keep in mind, yeah,
Okay.
mine's prop.
Are you propping there? Chad, drop a 1 if you took NAS longs based off the idea Asia lows taken, minor break of structure here. I was never going to take it. I would have loved a little bit of a deeper pullback because this 150-minute candle is 116 points. So, yeah, ranges are quite saucy here today. Gold for me, I'm gonna let it simmer, let it rest, almost like a well-aged steak. After you've cooked it, if you didn't know the same amount of time you spent cooking it, you need to let it rest. All right. It's not you on your first night of your honeymoon. You can let the steak rest. I know a lot of you on your first night didn't rest. I also didn't rest, so don't stress about it. There's nothing wrong. I know Nazam also didn't rest, but that is beautiful. That is marriage. If you're not married yet, you can get married or stay single.
Wait, what? Gold wants to move down badly. That's what I'm seeing.
I can't see it wanting to move down badly.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
I don't see
Maybe
it. It's
that's
still,
like sarcastic.
it's still printing higher highs, higher lows. Maybe that is sarcastic, yeah. 5 more minutes, guys.
Like you feel like I should have kept my longs in G.
Took NAS from Asia Low, beautiful. Yeah, if you were, I wasn't too locked into NAS, if I'm honest. I wasn't too locked in, but if you go and watch this morning's analysis, it was very simple. We said if we hold Asia lows and if you go on the 5, this is shared in our Discord. This is a reversal pattern. This right here is a reversal pattern, so you could have taken it here somewhere. But yeah, I just wasn't locked in for it. I was rather waiting for US 30 and then gold. And then GJ is playing with us at this stage.
Chris, I watched your YouTube video and gold is doing exactly what you said in the video. For those of you that don't know what Kyle's talking about, go check out that video, guys.
Which video is that?
Your hedge fund.
What did I say in the video? No, but I don't know which video.
The hedge fund video.
Chris, I watched your YouTube video and gold is doing exactly what was said in
You
the
spoke
video.
about the 4 takeaways in that video. I get it, guys.
Now I'm thinking what exactly
were
gold
you-
is doing. Like the previous daily
You
high.
spoke about every time there was a pullback.
Oh, yeah.
Your guys.
Bro, it kicks you now how many videos we do. And how it's not like we... Are you talking about that, Carl? The one where I
The
said...
trend is more.
Yeah, the trend is more likely to continue, yeah.
There's quite a few things that he touches on.
Okay. I thought... Okay, because we also, in that video, we mentioned this, the previous daily high acting as a pivot for price. So there it broke through, held, so it will continue. Then also, we're looking as retail traders, we think about all this space down here. So this is where the first group of retail traders shorted. Now they're like, okay, this is a liquidity sweep. It's going to do something like this. Now they're going to start shorting here.
Sure.
And it can reverse.
3 minutes. Yeah.
50 cal. Here's the thing: we've got so many videos prepared for you guys, and videos that we've done, and videos that's still gonna come out.
Sure, US studies already popping now.
The only reason I usually don't have FOMO is because if you know what to look for and you know how to execute, then you know there's going to be more opportunities. And seeing it play out, even if you don't partake in it, just reinforces the idea that what we talk about works. It's not about trying to convince ourselves of something working which doesn't work.
The pullback is what I meant by it wants to come down. I'm still getting used to trading terms. Okay.
Oh,
all
yeah,
good.
yeah.
Now,
No,
there-
definitely.
Now we're all on the same page.
Definitely,
Yeah, there you go.
Definitely. Because I think I've done a video on that as well. The only reason why guys have FOMO is because they feel like they wouldn't be able to recreate a winning trade. So in your mind, you're thinking, I'm swinging for the fences because you're so very seldom in profit that the time you are in profit, you think, shit, this is going to be my last win mentally. So you try and stretch that trade till it starts tearing up because you think you can't get into another winning trade. Keeks, would you agree?
Yeah.
You don't just say that because we mates, so.
No.
Okay, I appreciate it, man.
Come on, US study. Jolts, do something for us.
Gold cooked now, dude. Gold. Today's entire trading. Yo, those spreads.
Let's see, baby.
Ooh, here we go. Whoa. There goes gold. Holy.
What did Jolts come out as?
Let's check. 7.6, massive miss. Almost
Massive
a
miss.
one standard deviation miss. US 30. What is NAS? There goes NAS. Holy shitsters. Fuck, NAS was clean. Why did I go suck on the sour teeth this afternoon, Keeks?
Hey, bro, that was your decision.
Suckled on the sour teeth.
So,
Oh, massive,
everything-
massive miss.
not really doing much. That was super, super weird.
Gold gave a nice jump.
DXY didn't do... Well, a little bit of a jump, yeah.
Alright, so second group. So the first group of retail traders got murdered here. The second group is like, this has to be the retrace. Like, this thing needs to retrace. Bro, I almost did something that can't be done here. Remember that crypto video where it says it's coming?
Oh, yeah.
I almost wanted to draw gold.
Oh, yeah.
So, Chad, I do apologize. I do apologize. I'm a man of sin. That's why I need prayer every single day. Bible says where sin abounds, grace abounds even more. I do apologize for that. King's gold is coming. Oh.
Yo, Chad, you can't take him anywhere.
Bro, but you know why I'm laughing? Because I'm getting nightmares from when I was trading. And Keeks, you know this. This is our short zone when you start trading. You short here.
Yeah.
And then you start adding here, and from here your night is destroyed. You're sitting with your phone empty 4s open. Hey Keeks, you're sitting there with your empty 4 open. Your wife's like, liefie, ga jy nie eet nie? My skat, ek's in drawdown, asseblief. Fuck it, ek moet focus hier. And you put your phone like next to you and it's like, come on, gold. And every little bit of drawdown that comes back, you think, shit, let me add one more. And yeah, you're gonna pull it all nighter. If you smoke cigs, You're gonna sit till late in your garage if you're not allowed to smoke inside. That was me laying there on the garage couch, and you're just watching this chart and you're pulling that cig like, fuck it, dan wil jy omdraai nie. Yeah. And then you're gonna have to go back to your shitty 9 to 5 the next morning depressed because you don't know how to trade. And now you hate your job because you've hated it already, and that's why you started trading. And yeah, Chad, it's just it is a bad dude. It's a bad cycle. And then later in the week, you're like, "Fuck, I need to get out of this 9 to 5. Let me start trading again," and it's just it's an ugly cycle. Oh, Chad. And I can laugh because I've been there. I've gone through it. So any part of your trading journey where you are now, somewhere along the line, a lot of us can relate to. A lot of us can relate. Some of you are still in that early phase. Some guys are a little bit more matured, and we can laugh about it because this is trading. The road to success, I want to say everyone needs to take the same road, and the emotions, everyone's going to experience the same emotions. As much as people want to say there's different roads to success on this, there's not. There's certain pains you're going to need to feel before you're going to get to that next level. As much as somebody's going to try and teach you about it and try and warn you, you're like that young teenager, you don't listen to your parents said this, and you're like, nah, what do they know? A little bit of youthful exuberance, and then after it's like, shit, okay, they actually know a little bit. How do they know? They were also that young person wanting to do it. Shot for your transparency, bro. Good to hear that everyone goes through it. There's no shying away from it or trying to act all holier than thou. And I never struggled in trading or this or that. No, Chad, it is. There's a lot of bruises and cuts you're gonna need to take to get to a certain level.
All part of the game.
Chris, have you ever loaded Brian, when that margin call comes, you got to protect that account. You know what's the worst, Brian? When you've deposited more funds to save the account, and then you lose the account anyway, and then you're thinking, fuck, why don't I just let go of the account? Why didn't I just say, okay, it's gone, leave the account? Why did I have to go throw extra money on a fire? I wish I could leave my trending bullish. As much energy as you're putting into wishing, start doing, all right? And then maybe in a year, 2, 3 years' time, you can leave it. There's no such thing as wishing. Put it on a piece of paper, work it backwards. What's your plan? How are you going to get out of it? Where you want to go? Otherwise, just thinking about it or wishing for it is not going to change a single thing. Pablo, yes. That is literally it.
Bro, I feel like there was so much like anticipation for this event, and now like nothing's happened.
Bro. Naz was clean though. Naz was clean. I might still take what's her name, US30 if we can get back inside the Asia range gigs. Or what do you rate?
That could be something.
Because
yeah.
if you think about it, remember we spoke about it a little bit earlier. Oh, shame. Gold. Gold is just hurting a lot of guys, yeah. A lot of traders sitting eating dinner tonight with the MT5 open next to them. Oh, Chad. I hope none of you, lol, that loss of appetite part is so true, Chris. Thanks for the encouragement, bro. 100%, we've got your back. Everyone, yeah. Everyone's got your back, yeah, my dude. Wait, what did FX Jordan say? Dude. And then when you chat to your training mates, Keys, it has to come down sometime. Bro, this thing can't keep on going. Keys, this thing has to come down. Bro, do you think it's going to start coming down? Because if I look here on the 1 minute microstructure, I can actually see there's a little bit of resistance for me. Oh my goodness, Chad. Those were the days.
Us traders are characters sometimes, eh?
Sure, bro.
Okay, well, there you is that you woke up.
Hey, here we go. Yes, but I'm gonna have to get a retest though, Kigo. How do you wanna attack it? Dude, I'll even be happy with 5 minutes, just like a little retest on Asia lows.
That would be ideal.
Just like a little break now, little bearish candle, tickle that Asia low, and then what do you rate? Can we rip it? In agreement, eh?
We are in agreement.
Shit, because I see the weekly pivot is also here somewhere. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. I'll rather miss it. I just want to see. I just want to see, Chad. I just want to see some microstructure here. The reason I say that, if you look on the 15, we obviously had this ugly little consolidation. And I want to see it close above. I would even be happy with this, Chad. Let's look at it this way. Nasdaq is basically through the previous daily high on its way to daily R1. US 30, I'm happy with this because we're technically holding the daily pivot. There's your 200 EMA. I would technically love a back test on the 200 EMA if we can get that. But otherwise, what I am going to say is if we close above this green zone and we can create a bottom wick and then either break the high or the wick fill potentially. Bro, how volatile. This is like 100 pip 15-minute candle. 105.
No, I think I was a bit delayed, but yeah, now these things are coming out live.
Yeah, Keeks, I think that's what I'm going to do. If this 15 closes above this little green zone, the Asia liquidity zone, creates a bottom wick. On the flip, take it just to get that little bit of advantage. And then we run it into Asia highs. What do you rate? Solid.
I think that's a solid plan, bro.
Okay, that's what we're doing. 2 minutes. How did the hourly close though? Bro, but look at this hourly now. No bottom wick. You see that? No bottom wick in the hourly.
Still 1 minute. I bro, this thing's just messy, eh?
Can we do anything with gold? Gold in the
Sure, I'm not sure what this is.
this music.
Yeah.
This is aggressive crunk. That's how they dab it in the West. Let's see if we can. Yeah, GJ is cooked for me, Chad. Nothing I want to do. I'm not going to short GJ either. That was the only play I was looking at. Also, in that little sports zone. Let's see what you guys are seeing. GBP USD. Nothing there for me as well. Just one straight push to the upside. Not my cup of tea. Gold very close to the idea we had. Unfortunately, just a little knee jerky for us. But there's that 28.45. Right idea. Maybe we saved some of you guys trying to short it up here. Nasdaq. I wouldn't have taken it, but mention at Asia highs, previous daily high is the idea. And then US 30. Keeks, what's your take? Do you think NAS is getting ahead of itself? US 30 is the one? Because if you look at gold, gold is showing me a little bit of a risk-off type of flow. It's just like Nasdaq is on its own little side quest, yeah.
US30 for me, bro, it's a bit weird. Like, I can't make up my mind on how I feel about US30 yet.
Okay, I'm gonna rip it though. Not off the rip.
You're gonna go for it.
It's on the 5. If this 5 candle
Can
can close
into
above
lows.
the green, little bit of a bottom wick break, then I'm gonna go for it. Because we're holding above the daily pivot. The 15-minute close now above the 200. So let's see. That's gonna be my last bullet. Yeah. That's a play for me, Chad. US 30. Close above this green little zone. Nice little bottom wick into the zone. Break of the eyes. We're in. That's unless they're going to try and be funny and push this 5-minute candle 300 points. I just pushed this 5-minute 500 points and then...
Man thought he was gonna get in on a trade.
You boys thought you were going to enter off Asia lows. I'll show you how you guys enter off Asia highs. Hold my beer.
Bro, because that's what I'm looking at. Like, I was looking at this earlier. This daily could flip, bro. Like you said, this could have been the low of the week.
Bro, that's what I'm saying.
Like this
We forget
daily-
that it's only Tuesday. It feels like we've had a week of training behind us. I'm exhausted. I've aged like 2 years in 2 days. Like you saw the grey hairs here on the side of my head. Chad, that's from 2 days of trading.
Because just if I look at what Nasdaq's done, like Nasdaq,
I'm going for it, dude. I'm going for it. Dude, I'm going for it. 2.5 minutes. Chad, again, if you don't know the disclaimer, please note that these streams are purely for educational and entertainment purposes only. Please consult with your financial advisor before making any financial decision. You will absolutely 100% guaranteed lose all of your money if you follow what we do here. For that reason, do not follow a single thing we say or do on these streams. Stay safe and chat to your advisor. Thanks so much. Dude, I feel like the FSCA cannot really dig into if you say if you clearly point out that you will lose all of your money, guaranteed. Like, I feel like, where's incognito? If you say that, like, no, man. Huh?
Yeah. For me, that makes sense, bro.
How do you identify fake outs? By a candle printing back into the range. So let's look at it this way. If this candle prints outside of this little range here, let's say there's like a little resistance there, and it prints outside, and then immediately it breaks the highs and then prints a candle like this. That is a fake out, because then it was a minor support formed here and it closed back inside the range. And then it actually broke minor structure as well, because I see this flat body as a structure. That is how you identify a fake out. You can't identify a fake out before it happens. You trade off a fake out. Chris has a pilot voice. That announcement before takeoff. Isn't saying you will lose still. No. You're disclaiming to say that if you follow what we do here, you will 100% guaranteed lose money, because we're making you aware of the risk. The issue with providing financial advice is you talk about the upside, you don't make the client aware of the downside risks or any type of risk pertaining to it. So it's you're showing the shiny side, but you're not, okay, Chad, let's lock in here. Let's lock in here. Bottom wick break of the eye, we're going for it. 7.5. Okay. Was that the bottom wick? Okay. Fuck it, I'm in.
You're going for it, bro.
I'm going for it, Keegs.
Do it for the team, bro.
Chad, I'm in 60. Bro, 60 pips looks like nothing. Bro,
Now
what
you
is
see what
that?
I've been seeing.
Yo, 60 pips is like nothing, Chad. Flip me. With the risk I'm putting on, I'm actually allowed a 67 stop, so I'm about there. All right, Chad, I'm going with the idea. NASDAQ currently sitting at the daily high, and I also think this is potentially the weekly high, if I'm not mistaken. US 30 currently lagging a bit, 5-minute structure, closing back inside of the Asia range. And I want to see if I can run this as the low-hanging fruit into the previous daily high and Asia highs. That is the idea. A little bit of an eager beaver here. Didn't get a full bottom wick, but we do have some intent for price to start moving to the upside. How can I manage this in a losing situation? As Jordan Belfort said, don't judge me by my winners, judge me by my losers, because they are so few. I'm kidding. That is
Sure.
that is a joke, Chad. Now, in a losing situation, guys, is if we start creating some type of support and we try again to break above and we break structure, then it's showing me that price is not ready to move yet. But
Looks like it wants to.
But if we can start moving away from the lows here, I do think we are solid. And I want to then see price trading into Asia highs. That is the low hanging fruit. That's about a 200 point move. I've actually put it like on the flat bodies there, about 200. The only thing is, okay, gold is starting to reverse a bit. Dollar is still cranking down. Okay, GJ is also coming alive a bit here. US 30. Ooh. US 30 is looking fundamentally more weak than NAS for some reason. But yeah, Chad, that trade off the 5 minor break of structure there. As long as we hold above Asia's, we are solid. Otherwise, we are not solid. Otherwise, we are not solid. Did you rip it? No.
Nope. I think if you hold Asia those, you're fine.
Dude, I can't believe this is 70 points almost. Oh, gold starting to reverse now. G is just running away.
Nasdaq still looks strong though.
GJ starting to come alive, yeah. Whew, US 30. US 30 looks like it wants to tickle us, yeah. Is Yen gonna go for it? Fed's Bostic in 36 minutes. Pound yen looking like it wants to go for it. US 30 is... I honestly hope that hourly is not going to flip bearish. This 5 minute currently, we need to hold above here, Chad. In all honesty,
You can go full screen on yours.
We-
bro, 'cause I'm just watching yours.
we need to go... Okay. We need to hold this Asia low level here. We need to hold that Asia low level. Otherwise, we are in trouble. For that gentleman asking about the fake out, you might see a fake out now, my brother. This could be your time to see a fake out. 30 is going to close in 6 minutes. How's the 30 looking? 30 is looking... not looking good. No bottom wick. Oof. But with that being said, this candle also having no bottom wick, so maybe not too much of a concern. 15 is going to close. That doesn't really instill a lot of confidence in me. This 15, bro. Just this entire structure here is just horrendous. The 5 minute at one stage looked really good. This current 5, no bottom wick. That is trouble, Chad. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. That is trouble for us. That is trouble. Nasdaq, Nasdaq doing what it's supposed to do. GJ going for another. Well, let me just get my terminal open. GJ going for it. Still stuck in this range. This could be an after hours move, after stream I'm in, where you get that break above here and above Asia's. GJ could be sneaky like that, where she runs without anybody awake. And yeah, US 30, we currently here in the hands of the markets.
Your higher time frame, I mean, okay, obviously your 1 hour and your 4 hour have no bottom wick, but they look good, bro. They're breaking structure if they can close like that, though.
Bro, that no bottom wick. That's why I'm saying either one of these two are they need to catch up with one another. Not today necessarily, but
Yeah. And Nasdaq still just
Bro.
going, bro.
that no bottom wick. I feel like this was so careless.
I mean, you kind of hold in Asia lows.
If I drop to the second shot. Yes, my wife's gonna phone me now and be like, "What are you doing?" What is that meme? When your wife thinks you're out cheating with the boys, meanwhile, it's like you're watching a trading drawdown. the meantime, you're fighting here for your life. All right, Chad. 3 more minutes. Oh, Chad, this is an ugly trade. This is an ugly trade. There's actually. This is you on that blind date with your best mate. It just wasn't a good idea, but you're doing it for your friend. And you end up having not a great night at all. It just ends up being tough, my dude. Fuck me, this trade. Sorry, chat. Sorry for that little burst of. Oof. Chat, it's getting close to.
I hate to be that person.
No,
it's not looking good.
It's gonna go for that bottom wick. It's gonna go for that bottom wick. Chad. How much can I save if I kill it here? $300. Should I save it? Do I run and gun here? Bro, the only thing that is keeping me half alive in this trade, or giving me the idea that it still could work, is just this range here. But then again, these ranges usually do that, where they fake out and then they come back in the range.
Yeah.
So this is the only idea that's keeping this trade half alive for me, is the fact that NAS is running daily highs, and then US 30 that broke out of this consolidation range. All right, US 30, you need to stop us out, or you need to run to take profit. My wife is going to phone me shortly. What is it going to be? No top wick on this 5. Ooh, here she comes. Wait, there she goes. All right, chat. That is me. That is me. Keeks, what do you think the lesson is here, chat? What do you guys think the lesson is here today? There is a lesson, if you didn't know. I literally just learned the lesson. Do you guys want to know what the lesson is? Keeks, do you know what the lesson is?
What was the lesson, bro?
Chad, what do you think the lesson is? Let me know if you. I can see it from a mile away here. What is the lesson here? Yeah. No, not the no bottom wick. The lesson here is that even if I wanted to enter on the 5, what did I say when this candle closed above here? I said I wanted to see a bottom wick first, testing that zone, which I didn't, so I broke my own rules. Why? Because I preempted a move long, similar to NASDAQ. I preempted a move for US 30 to follow NASDAQ, and right there, that is where my lack of discipline and FOMO got the better of me. I didn't wait for the break above. That was the break above there. I still said if we close above, you can go and rewatch it, and we create a bottom wick and we break the highs, I will be in. And what happened? We broke highs first and then came back down. So that was a FOMO trade from me. Why? Little egotistical, having seen US 30 catch up with NASDAQ, you want to try and preempt a move. So that is the lesson, guys. Patience is key. This trade can still work, but that is me done. And the only way this trade can work now is if this 15 closes above that green zone, bottom wick into the zone, break above, because then we've held above the 200. We've got a nice break of structure there. We're holding inside the Asia range. Asia lows tested, and away she goes. So expensive little lesson I had to learn here, but that is part of the game. Keeks, anything from your side that you
Nah,
This is your session that I hijacked here.
nah, bro. Pretty much, we had our move we wanted to go for. Nothing happened. US City, as you said, we were quite locked in for it, but just for me, not really moving, not doing much compared to the other pairs. So just one of those things. We'll obviously wait again. As you said, it's literally Tuesday, still very, very early. We'll see what we can do tomorrow, what we can bring it back with. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. So yeah, Chris, thanks for having us as always, bro. Thanks for being here. We're gonna see you guys same place, same time tomorrow. As always, again, it is only middle of the week tomorrow, so still lots more moves to happen. But as always, guys, take care of yourselves, take care of each other. Peace and love, baby. Cheers, Chad.
Cheers.
And when you need to cry, I'll be by your side. Call me whenever you need someone, babe. And when you need to escape from and fires, I'm gonna kiss you wherever you are. And I'm gonna miss you, I will never lie. Call me whenever you need someone, babe. We're running in the jungle of love.